goals and your future, you couldn't give a fuck how you feel today. If you want instant gratification, go learn a simple magic trick. If you crave quick escapes, binge watch a Netflix series. If you seek popularity, go and flex and lie like everyone else on social media. But if you aim for deep, lasting personal achievement, prepare for a more substantial journey. You see, whether you take action and step into the person you know you need to be, time doesn't care. The sun's still going to rise in the morning, the moon will still be there at night, and then one day you won't be, just like one day I won't be. But for now, we are. So this comes from a place of care. You struggle because you want to. It gives you something to complain about. It gives you an out. It gives you an enemy. But you've begun to believe that your own false truths that you tell others, and in doing so you've forgotten why or what you wanted to do. You see, oh boy, life is quite simple. There's a start and an end, and in the middle we seem to add unnecessary suffering. The path's not linear, as that would be boring of course, but you simply need to figure out what it is you wish to become and then reverse engineer that. It's so simple that you won't do it, and it is that simple. You also feel like you've outgrown your friend group, or even where you stay, but you haven't yet got results or anything to show that you could bring to a new elevated friend group. So this is why you must do it, and this is why you must do it alone. Society is loud, family is persuasive, social media isn't real. It's you versus you, no one else, just like it's me versus me. And in the digital landscape, you have everything you need and more. You just don't know where to start right now, and that's okay. In the pursuit of personal achievement and fulfillment, it's crucial to recognise that external validation is ephemeral. Realising that no external entity will catalyse your success should not lead to despair. Rather, it's a powerful call to depend solely on yourself, the government, your family and friends. They're not coming to save you. Whoever you wish to blame is who you were given power to. Instead of getting your shit together, pulling up your socks and realising that your problems are not personal, everyone is going through their own journey. Nor are they going to give you permission to do what it is you need to do. And indeed, you know what it is you need to do. Shying away from work is a decision, not an excuse, and it's far easier to do so than to actually act. But telling everyone what you're going to do isn't doing the fucking work. Thinking about what you're going to do isn't doing the fucking work. Tidying up your workspace or having a bullshit morning routine isn't doing the fucking work. We often seek motivation where that is simply a fleeting emotion. If you actually wish to engage in motivation, the only true form is to start the task you keep putting off. The obstacle is the path forward. Even if it means sitting here for 5 minutes, put your phone away and see what sword strikes. From there you keep it going, and before you know it, you have moved into a deep flow. And that is where motivation takes over, and that is where motivation exists. True motivation emerges from within. It's fostered by a deep understanding of one's intrinsic desires. Our desires is a contract with ourselves to be unhappy until we get what we want, because it will keep on nagging at us until we get what we desire. Individuals can be motivated by such essentials like financial necessity, personal aspirations, or material pursuits. Regardless, the foundation remains consistent. Success hinges on a resolute and self-sustained drive. This internal motivation is crucial and not merely advantageous. No one's going to understand. We don't need them to. The ones who you know won't cheer you on until they see others take an interest. They can play catch up. Achieving significant goals often necessitates solitude and intense focus. Opting to prioritise personal goals over societal expectations can provoke skepticism and criticism. The amount of times I've been called boring or weird is laughable, but it's also a signpost that I'm on the path to forging my own path and not the one that everyone else plays on repeat. Are those people going to pay my bills? No. Are they going to achieve my goals for me? No. Consider the individual who practices tirelessly on the craft while others partake in leisure. Though often seen as antisocial, this level of commitment is what hones skills and leads to superior performance. Practice makes perfect is one of my favourite lines, because I know full well that perfectionism does not exist. The discomfort of being misunderstood is a small sacrifice for the substantial benefits of mastery. Your goals and your future, you couldn't give a fuck how you feel today. They want you to do what's required, the standard, and that's the exact same as everyone else. Give yourself permission to be horrendous at something. Personally, I love this. I love being shit at something, knowing that in 2 weeks I will be less shit, in 2 months I will be less shit, and in a year I will be very happy that I began. Growth and success are deeply linked to one's encounters with challenges and how we handle stress. Facing and overcoming difficulties, often in solitude, builds resilience and a deep-seated belief. The ability to self-motivate, particularly under adverse circumstances, is a skill that can be developed. Your engine light is on your car, get it fixed. You can't find your keys and you're running late, lesson learned for next time. It's so easy to amplify the things that go wrong because they are immediate, but this is silly. Plus, no one wants to hear that shit. If you have a friend that does nothing but that, well, I'm not telling you to cut them off, but I am telling you to protect yourself from that noise. Pursuing excellence inevitably leads to being misunderstood. Walking a path others cannot fathom often signals that one is striving for something truly exceptional. When your decisions are met with skepticism or lack of support, it indicates that you are navigating uncharted territory. This is a good thing. Being too unique for old acquaintances and not yet recognized by new ones is a critical phase. In these times, advocating for oneself becomes essential, supported by the quiet affirmation and personal commitment. This self-validation is a testament to resilience and dedication. Keep going. Dopamine has a dual nature, cheap and expensive. Cheap dopamine, attained through effortless, transient pleasures like endless social media scrolling or binge watching, robs us of our time, our focus, and our energy. It represents our preference for immediate gratification over long-term goals, embodying the dilemma of getting what we want now over what we want the most. Conversely, expensive dopamine arises from engaging in challenging, fulfilling activities that require more effort and discipline, such as mastering a new skill, or completing a rigorous physical workout, or achieving a significant professional milestone. These activities replenish our time, focus, and energy, aligning more closely with our long-term aspirations and personal growth. Dopamine detoxing therefore involves strategic retreat from quick fixes to reset and recalibrate our brain's reward system. This practice enhances our ability to focus, manage time more effectively, and stabilize our energy levels. By deliberately choosing the harder path of expensive dopamine, we invest in our future selves, fostering resilience, discipline, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. And it is fun. I actually can't stress that enough. It is actually so much fun. Embracing the discipline of dopamine detoxing does not merely adjust our habits, it transforms our full lifestyle. It promotes a profound shift of fleeting pleasures to sustained satisfaction, paving the way for true achievement and personal mastery. So, to reiterate from the beginning, if you want instant gratification, go learn a simple magic trick. If you crave quick escapes, binge watch a Netflix series. If you seek popularity, go flex and lie like everyone else on social media. But if you aim for deep, lasting and personal achievement, prepare for a more substantial journey that you can begin by blocking off 1 hour of pure focus a day. In our quest for genuine fulfillment, the allure of immediate satisfaction often leads us astray. Each choice presents a distinct path, one of fleeting pleasure and one of enduring value. By choosing the latter, we commit to a journey of meaningful growth and sustained success. Remember, it's your life, it's your story, and you alone must write this. This journey demands not just our attention, but our persistence, our discipline, and a profound understanding of our deepest aspirations. Do it alone.